Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it is some more Peglin, and we're going to play a bit more IronPeg. For you, YouTube, this has probably been maybe like a week or two since the last episode. For me, it might have been like 3 or 4 weeks, so forgive me if there are some things I've kind of forgotten. I kind of like front-loaded the recordings of this around Christmas, and they've been slowly coming out ever since. I also can't remember who I played as last time. I think I played as Peglin last time, so I'll play as the Roundrel this time. In case you're, again, like, you know, not aware, and you've not watched any of the other parts of the playlist, the aim of the game here is to try and beat C20 Peglin, the hardest difficulty, with Call of the Void on. And Call of the Void is a very, very fun relic that you're not meant to really ever interact with in the game, which means that anytime you hit a peg, that the peg gets destroyed. So it kind of makes refreshing worthless. And that's kind of the idea of the game of Peglin, is to refresh pegs and keep hitting them, so it makes things pretty hard. I'm also getting to the point now that... I'll try this. I'm getting to the point now where some of the comments are coming through the system to, like, say, you know, perhaps you should do this and perhaps you should do this. Mainly to do with, like, ideas of what do I do if I can't actually do this? And I'm slowly taking people's advice on it. I still don't know exactly how long I feel like I'm going to go for this on. But currently, I don't feel the absolute, like, crushing certainty that I do need to, like, start on a seeded run, for example. But that might change as time goes on. I think the general consensus, though, is, and what people are suggesting, actually, one of the ideas I quite like is, start with whatever relic you want to. Like, ignore your first 3 choice. Just give yourself the relic that you want, and then just skip over that first thing that gets offered to you. It's not perfect because then you lose those 3 relics for the rest of the run, but it does seem more fair to me, rather than just keep resetting. Anyway, the relic I've got right now is actually, fun enough, a relic that I did kind of want to try and mess about with. This means I get a Illusion every time I put a negative debuff, and my ability basically puts negative debuffs on enemies. So this is kind of like a very defensive item. But on the flip side, the Roundrel is quite offensively built, so I think we maybe can get away with it. Where am I going, by the way? I really should look where I'm going. It's probably too early to fight that boss, but I think we still aim for that side. And I did get 25 gold. Cool. That's actually quite nice. Refreshing Peg is obviously pointless at this point. Jacob Lantern is actively not good as well. I think we just upgrade the Evasive Maneuver Orb and move on with our lives. There's probably 2 schools of thought on this, and I'm still not sure which one I'm in right now. One of the schools of thought is just save the 25, because I don't think the orb really moves the needle for us going long-term into the game. On the other flip side, though, this character doesn't start with a lot of damage. Basically, the damage comes from the fact that if you put on poison on an enemy, then you're getting quite a lot of damage. Otherwise, you're missing out on a lot of damage. Basically, it comes down to luck, and I'd rather it not just purely be luck. Now, this is a 2-6, for example, and the 2-6 is going to be pretty nice here. I'm actually going to hit this guy still. We have enough bombs on the board to deal with every threat. I'm just kind of waiting for a guy to, you know, show up. Whilst also simultaneously praying that I don't hit every single bomb immediately. Alright, they're all here now. The party can get started. Okay, that's fine. Love a bramble or something here. Okay. Should still be okay. As long as I can hit this last bomb, I'm fine. It's the only bomb I can't hit. Cool. Alright, we're gonna get hit. Well, there was a 53% chance I didn't get hit, I suppose, but we got hit. It's probably acceptable. A bit annoying, but what can you do? By the way, we're fighting Slime Lord, so one of the builds I really would like to go for is Poison build, because it's extremely good against the slime, and there are some poison orbs that they don't need pegs to work. To be fair, it's not as many as I thought it was, but still, it's some. I'm not sure I want any of these. The Electro Magnet is somewhat tempting. It does quite a lot of damage, but I'm not really in the market for a big single target damaging orb right now. What I'm really in the market for is something like Poison that lets me beat the slime. And I also think that the slime boss is probably the easiest boss we can hope to get. This is horrible, by the way. The main reason why you don't want question mark tiles this early, as this event just makes your sack worse. So we're already like, you know, our backs against the wall already. And this map is also really annoying. I have to be super careful because there's not a lot of damage on the board. So I don't want to like instantaneously set off all the bombs, otherwise we basically can't do it. At the same time though, if I don't, you know, do damage, then I die. Anyway, it's worked out fine in the end. We actually played this quite nicely. We took a little bit of damage, but not too much. Lightning Orb is also something that works quite nicely. I think I'm willing to take this. As the lightning tendrils that, like, arc off it, they don't count as hitting pegs. They count as activating but not hitting. Therefore, we can refresh some pegs back. I'll also say at this point there are some bosses that will just kill me. This is probably one of them. We're going to need some, like, disgusting luck to do this. And already from the start, we didn't get some good luck because I needed evasive maneuver up to show up. But basically, the luck is getting poison and blind stacks. Bramble is also quite useful. I didn't even consider that. But my damage is capped, so I'm approaching the point where I won't be able to do this battle anymore. Transference is also the other thing I just can't afford to get. Yeah, this is over. I just can't do the damage. Alright, I'll just end it. We'll go back to the beginning. Funnily enough, that guy, I think, is conceivable for me to be able to beat him as the round roll. Just because I can roll into poison. Or roll into a lucky crit shot that does massive damage. I just didn't get it. Alright, we're taking Bomb Baton. I think this is, like, the best thing you can actually start with. And we've got Slime again. Hang on a minute. We might want this seed. I'll just do that so the seed is on the screen, just in case, like, something insane happens. Now, normally this battle's impossible. However, because of Bomb Baton, it's possible. I need to be very careful, though. I cannot afford to set off all the bombs now, otherwise it is impossible again. So, as much as I would like to get the 25 gold, I think I'm going to be extremely cautious and try and, like, not hit a bomb. Again, we're just gonna... Don't worry about the bombs. Okay, now you can worry about everything. We're dead. Dead. I missed that bomb, kind of stupid. I kind of disagree that I missed that bomb, but... whatever. Okay, we're gonna get hit here. I did get 25 gold. So, we at least achieved something here. And we're also gonna live, which is actually a pretty big achievement as well. I was hoping for a bit of poison there. I think, again, we don't get super, like, smart with this. As frustrating as this is, taking, like whatever it was, 12 extra damage. I think if I tried to do some skill shots, it could have gone worse. Bramble's good against the slime boss, but I think it, like, tails off quite considerably after that. So I'm not sure I'm going to take it. In fact, I'm not sure I'm going to do anything. I think I'm just going to move on with life. The Bomb Baton, like, solves a lot of my damage woes. So I don't feel quite as compelled to upgrade my starting evasive maneuver up. That does give you some more defensive stats, though, so... it's not crazy to do it. And indeed, if I don't get offered something good now, I think I will start doing it. Anyway, this bat's somewhat irrelevant. The game here is literally just hit bombs. And with the Bomb Baton, there are enough bombs to kill both the tree stumps with just pure bomb damage. I've already hit 50 gold as well, if that was, like, my target. Alright, we'll probably get hit here. Nice, good dodge. Hopefully I do 10 damage. And actually, if I hit both those bombs, then I would have been thrilled, but... we do kill this tree stump. The other guy's probably going to hit me one time, right? Alright, we're out. I don't love Cleave Orb, so I'm going to say no. I'll take a little upgrade and we'll move on with life. I think I am targeting this elite down here. Again, we might just die if I do the elite, but... At some... God, okay, we dodged it. That's like very lucky. 12% chance to get a dodge there. Otherwise, I would have taken 5 damage. At some point, I have to, like, bite the bullet and start fighting elites. Otherwise, we won't be strong enough to beat the game. Because this is like the other thing about all of this. I could make decisions to get me through the forest safer. But at the end of the day, I have to beat the final boss as well. So, yeah. Every decision I make has to be made with like some vague idea that eventually I'm going to try and beat the game. I think this fight's over. Yes. I think Ice Circle's probably good enough to take. Oh, actually, is it good enough to take? It's AoE damage, and AoE damage is pretty nice, especially on the next floor, but I'd prefer it to be Bob damage. Blind is nice, though. I think I'll take it. It gives me something to upgrade as well, and it's also fairly good against most of the elites on this floor. It's really just the Minotaur that's kind of iffy against. Again, this fight is really hard if you don't have +3 bombs. I will have to be very careful about this, though. Alright, I hit 1 early, but 1 is fine. Kind of. Transparency is fairly nice here as well. It potentially is allowing me to spread the limited peg damage I'm doing around. Okay, now we can go for the bombs, so let's start trying to open them. The front slime's probably going to hit me. Dead. He's not going to hit me this time, though. Ow. Again, I think the safest thing here is just to hit the bomb. I probably should have discarded them and taken the plus illusion. Also, I think at this point, I'm going to take this. I know I have no poison build yet, but I feel like this is like an essential part of the poison build if I get there. I should also have gone to that question mark tile, probably. Really? Fuck's sake. Ah! It's fine. It's not fine. We're probably going to die here. Again, it's the one boss I don't want to see. I need to pray for a good buzz him in the moment. Mainly where the crit goes. That's not a good buzz him. I think I have to just go for this and pray that I hit the crit on the way down. Which we're not. So that's effectively created this to be game. There's no way I'm going to do this anymore. I guess I double the poison. That's actually a real shame because it's had some potential. But it's over. It's not quite over. Actually, I think it might actually be over now that I look at it. I'm pretty certain I'm not going to get to the damage threshold, even if I roll poison every time. That's what it'll take, though. Hit a peg and then roll poison. But yeah, transparency is worthless. Minotaur, can you kindly, like, go to, I don't know, some sort of sporting event or something and leave me alone? Do I think enhanced gunpowder is good enough? I actually think maybe it is. If only because it has the same sort of effect as the lightning orb does, where you're not actually hitting the pegs nearby, you're just activating them, therefore you can maybe get more peg for your buck. Okay, it's another map where I have to be somewhat careful. I can't afford to set off all the bombs. I probably could now, but at the very beginning I could not. Well, we're not getting 25. Ah, it's the bomb up. I wanted the bomb up. I gotta cry. God damn it. Okay, we've missed out on probably the best orb you can get at this challenge. That's nice though, so swings and roundabouts, I suppose. That elite's probably too soon. I'll try and open the chest. Alright, cool. Went the wrong way and also didn't open the chest. I think at this point, maybe I'll try Operation Use the Shop instead. Try and get 50 gold or something, or there or thereabouts. Okay, welcome bit of poison there. This guy is dead, I think. Yes, to poison. Set off the last bomb. Probably shouldn't be using the terrible here. Actually, it didn't matter. I need to discard. Nice. Didn't quite get the kill, but still, that was a lot of damage. 4 pegs, please. Coward. Alright, we're out. Cauldron Bobble, I think, is actually unironically something that is good enough to take without... I think it's more important than the shop, sorry. That's what I'm trying to get to. It does poison, it does AoE damage as well. It's very good. If only I was fighting the slime boss. That's all I'll say about all of this. Anyway, this battle I'm terrible at even at the best of times. Really need to hit a bomb right now to save me some damage, but I won't. Okay, a bomb is activated now. 2 bombs are activated. We'll hit the bomb and then pray that the poison, or we hit another bomb. That's huge. Actually, very, very huge. Is everything dead? It is. I'm okay with this. Take this up another level. We're not going to the shop. So we're going to pray that we go out the left side here. I don't have a direct path. So I'll create one myself. Another scary battle. I kind of need to sandbag for a second. I think now I'd be willing to stop sandbagging. Okay, didn't set off both the bombs, which is kind of annoying. We should still be okay, question mark. That crit's huge, because I get one more stack of poison, which kills everything. Okay, we're fine. We're fine! I was never, like, concerned. I think I'll save my money here. There's nothing that really, really needs to get upgraded anymore. I'd like to go out to the right, I think. Yeah, let's go out to the right. Just trying to avoid question mark tiles for as long as we can. Alright, cool. Whatever. It really doesn't matter that much. I had to go through one eventually. Fireballs are okay, but they don't really move the needle for this challenge. Also, I take damage every time I fire them, and my health is, like, crucially important. I think I'm willing to send this immediately. There's lots of bombs on this map anyway. Definitely shouldn't have targeted that guy. That's a misplay. It almost certainly won't punish us, though. One of the nice things about this challenge, actually, is this map. Or this type of map, where bombs are hidden by a ton of pegs. As normally, the map is easier when you can open up the bombs and never refresh the board again. I have made a bit of a fuck-up, though, like, during the course of this. So I could get punished a bit here for damage. Mainly because I can't hit that other bomb now. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get punished. Actually, quite badly punished as well, because I can't kill the blue slime. Please. I need to clear this peg again. I should have fired Ballusion off there as well. That's another misplay. Whatever. Alright, I need to heal. We're fighting Leshy, so I should really consider some Leshy tech here. The Lightning Orb is Leshy tech, so I guess I'll go for it. Alright, let's pray. Good relic. Is there a downside to taking this? There is, actually, so I shouldn't take it. It's very minor, but if I get Duplication Potion, and I want crits on the board, for example, then I don't want to put refreshes on the board. So I don't want the refresh to move. I'm going to try and open this. If I go left, fine. If I go right, I'll get the chest instead. Okay, we'll fight the elite. Don't be the Minotaur. Thank you. Finally, the game is listening to me. I'm targeting the wrong enemy again because I'm dumb. Alright. Hit bombs as early as possible while the pegs are still here so you can refresh them back again. I think I will take the Lightning Orb shot here. I'm targeting the wrong enemy still. There is no saving this lad. That's a nice crit. An extra bit of poison damage. Ow, my face. Okay, from here it's literally just race the guys. Good dodge. Never mind, terrible dodge. You dodged the wrong thing, dummy. How did none of those bombs go off? Just dodge, please. Nice. I can't get... Really? I can't hit these bombs? I need a huge dodge. Okay, we didn't get it. I can heal. It's still really bad, though. This needs to be upgraded. Unironically, I think I take Alien's Rock here. There's not enough pegs on the board, and I don't have enough ways to refresh them. So, I think that's going to be what decides this. Alien's Rock with 2 targeted orbs might give me more damage from the pegs by just duplicating the damage. Round Guard is really nice, so is Improved Catalyst. I don't really have the bomb build yet, so I'm going to go for Round Guard to try and protect me from some health. Or I'm going to take gold, I guess. Never mind. Alright, it's plus 10 damage. Plus 10 damage is still plus 10 damage. And I really want to do fights because I need to heal. You guys are pretty spicy. I'm hoping the poison, though, gets you. You are dead to poison. So I don't need to worry about the 2 bombs this time. That being said, I should still try and get the 2 bombs. Okay, the spider's dead. And then you 2 are dead. We have to heal. I'd love to get the lightning orb going, but I can't. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit here as well, which I probably shouldn't do. Yep, shouldn't have done that. I was just trying to get a bit of extra gold. It really wasn't worth, though. We're probably dead to the boss here. I think the build's actually not that bad. It's just I don't have enough health to do it. And this battle isn't going to help me. You know what? I'm going to target these guys because of Alien's Rock. Lightning Orb, get him. Heal. I have to because I'm too low. And I guess I don't greed. Maybe we can get out on 36. I've got a pretty good idea that I'm not going to get out on 36, but... in fact, I don't think I've got enough damage to do this. Is the real answer. The poison build's not good enough and the bombs aren't good enough. Some start, though. Get zapped. This is the other annoying thing about this battle. This tree stump is just going to be in the way the entire time. I actually think I need to sandbag some shots here. Because I need as many pegs as I can possibly get. Don't like it. But there's not all I can do about it again. It's just the build isn't good enough. I need the poison thing to keep coming up every single time. And I'm gonna slowly bleed out before that actually comes to fruition. I also can't deal with the brambles particularly easily right now either. All in all, like, basically the worst things that can happen are happening. So one more of those root attacks, I die. Can't even hit the crit on the last shot, which is annoying. Goodbye, Cruel World. Alright, goodbye, Cruel World in a moment. I'm telling you, I'm gonna die in a moment. Horrible, get him. There you go. We're in on time. Wow, only 30 minutes in. Okay. Oh. Plus 10 bomb damage. Is that good enough to start with? Let me see who I'm fighting. I don't think it is. It's close. I think if it was the slime gives me a little bit more chance to set up because the fight's not as hard. Alright, we'll take Stinky Cheese. Ah, it's the mole. It's the hardest one. I'll humor this. There's some fun stuff you could do with stinky cheese. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe the chest is going to have in round guard, and then we just go to every question mark tile until I get remove every orb in the sack. And win from there, we profit, right? The funny thing is that would actually still not be that good, as I would have to remove the horror ball still afterwards. But if I could do that as well, then we sort of have a path to victory. Or I get ambidextrary. That would also solve the problem. Targeting the wrong guy, which doesn't help. But I can't afford to make these mistakes. Ouroboros can be removed, right? I'm pretty sure you can remove Ouroboros. Yeah, Horrible can't be removed, but if I get to the situation where the only orb in the sack is Horrible and I have cheese and round guard, I can just discard the Horrible every turn. And then they get a turn and, you know, the cheese goes off and I don't take damage on that cycle. It basically leads to a situation where I can win. But all I was saying is, if I remove all my orbs, then I do have an orb in the sack still, other than the horror ball, which means I couldn't quite get to, you know, guaranteed lethal. We're fighting Mole, so targeted orbs are worthless. AoE isn't completely worthless, though. Yeah, and then hope you don't get the demon wall. I mean, that's what's going to happen, right? I'll get that build and get the demon wall, and it will be impossible. I think I'll take the Echo Orb. It's really not good right now, though. But it's rare enough that I'm probably not going to see it again. Okay, hang on a minute. We're kind of cooking right now. Nothing concrete. Really, all we've done is put some water in a pan, and I'm saying, like, we're cooking now. However, basically every attack gets plus 10 damage, which is very nice, obviously. The cheese is going to help me as well along the way. But the Echo will apply poison on every single thing it hits as well. It's like a multi-stage goodness. We really need to be a bit careful here as well. All this multi-stage goodness, and I'm like potentially throwing it away by hitting all the pegs too soon. We're fine now, because the 2 bombs will get the kills, but... And actually, we're fine anyway, because I need to remember every peg has got plus 10 damage on it. Okay, you know what, you crazy son of a bitch? I'm in. I think red bombs are a legitimate way of doing this. I need some way to survive, though, now. I'm also going really, really wide right now. But there's also a nice synergy, and this is kind of the other thing that got me slightly excited then. If I can get the plus damage on this, it actually works quite nicely with the Echo Orb, so it could be used to charge the Echo Orb up. You're a little bit late. I'm actually gonna... Do I take the hammer instead? I'm gonna take the hammer instead. I think I don't want to go too much wider than I am right now. And I don't really want to take the 6 damage every time I take something and put it in the sack. So... I'll hold. I hate this event. If there's a god, you'll hit the bomb orb. So, I mean, that's the proof. I'm sorry, theists. There was your proof. Probably not going to be good. Alright, at this juncture, I think we probably have a... No, we can't have a stab in the dark. Let me go and get the other chests. Hello, alien hedgehog. One thing to note as well is this orb, or these orbs where it says convert pegs hit. We learned last time that this doesn't work with Call of the Void if the peg isn't a round peg, so that I need to be aware of as well. Because Call of the Void is fun like that. Ow. Right, we need to be super chill right now. That's not super chill. That's sitting off 2 red bombs for 1 bat. I'm actually going to hit the refresh here to get a cookie heal. And that's the end of the battle. You've got an idea, Alien Hug. Shoot it. I'm not going to take it, I think. It pains me to not take it. I really like this orb with this difficulty, but I need something that keeps me alive now. That's the more important thing. And I just don't have the money to upgrade it. Okay, hang on a minute. This might be... There's the seed moment. In fact, I'm going to print screen this one. There's a lot to like about this. I think there's a lot to like. There's some intrigue about it, at the very least. I'm underrating the Paladin heavily. The strat that worked for you was getting as many good orbs as possible to stack his starting relic bulwark for each fight. Yeah, I don't think... And then there's some orbs that help a ton. Like the one that gives you more circle and bulwark. My issues with those... Hang on a minute. we're actually seriously cooking right now. Yeah, Bulldog I can see being strong. I don't deny that piercing is strong. Like, I've said that I think the Paladin is the strongest character. But eventually, I think you would run out of damage to kill the final bosses. Which kind of made me think that you would need some sort of bomb build to potentially do it. I might actually try the Paladin at some point. I don't think it's crazy that he might be good. I think you could get more consistent runs, but I just feel like it'd be hard to beat the game with. There were some other reasons. I think I explained it, and I can't quite remember what my explanation was anymore. That there were like some things that the Paladin is missing that I felt like were quite important. But to be fair, I think one of those things was poison build. And maybe poison build isn't good enough. I'd love to go left, but I really don't want to put lightning orb in my sack right now. Thank you. Alright, maybe I'll give it a try at another time then. Yeah, the red bombs would be quite nice. I mean, I didn't think necessarily the Paladin would be bad, it's just I thought the Paladin would be extremely like, there is one build you can do, and this is the build. But maybe that is just what you have to do. You have to hard focus on one build only. Because these red bombs obviously do like a real big chunk of damage to these guys. Alright, didn't get the dodge there, which is slightly unfortunate. This Echo is also not going to do a lot of work anymore, because I got the ordering wrong on it. I'm going to try and time a round guard here. There you go, take no damage. Yeah. I see what you mean. I'll take an upgrade here and a heal. Alright, this is the seed. This is the seed. Hang on a minute. I have bomb build plus round guard plus cheese. It's like all of the things. I just need something that lets me survive. And we're also fighting the Maw, which is the real, like, pain in all of this. We have red bombs, so I can actually go a bit more aggressive than I normally would do. Send it. Alright, stop hitting red bombs, genius. Heal. I'm going to be pushing that heal button a lot. We might be able to beat them all here. Alright, we set the tree off one time. There's not a lot I could do about it. Bomb damage doesn't trigger the tray. That's fine. 15 AoE is okay as well. I'm a little bit concerned about my health. Ow. This has to be targeted onto the tree, so I'm not going to take it. I don't know if I'm quite getting the round guard in time. I think this will work, though. Round guard him. Oh, I've mistimed it by one. I've thrown. I thought he was going to go on that turn. I think the bramble actually fucked me there. Because I'm pretty certain he was meant to come and attack me. You know, it's still doable. I just need to set off all the bombs, like, immediately. The tree is dead, by the way. We're out. Okay, I think it's the first time we've beat them all with this difficulty on, which in its own right is kind of crazy. I have to heal. I think you going to max level is also very reasonable. Now, here is some spice. Do you want some incredible spice? Do I take leave the rest for later? Bearing in mind I can't refresh pegs. Because I have the cookie, which means I can heal. And also the peg damage almost doesn't matter anymore. What matters is red bombs. I've also got the recombobulator. I think I take it. I think this is like the weird, unique situation where I take this. If I'm wrong, I've thrown. I mean, it's still going to be hard. Don't get me wrong. It's still really, really hard. And this is actually a boss we can beat. It's not a race. Well, it is a race, I guess, but if I can time the round guard shots to be perfect, we can do some good work. I probably shouldn't have fired this as well. Whatever. Actually, there's such a scuffed opening. Yeah, maybe cooking too hard. I need to get rid of the pebbles, is my next, like, quest. But that's going to be quite hard. Like, it's by far and away the thing that's causing me the most grief now, is that my sack is just full of pebbles. Or get ambidextrary, either or. I mean, actually both is the dream. In fact, I think I'd even go as far to say now, I was mentioning, is this stupid or good? I actually think it might even be better because the pegs are getting destroyed, which means that it's a less chance that the random pegs that get upgraded are pegs, and it increases the chance of the bombs instead. And it's bombs that I want to be upgraded. I'd really like to hit this red bomb. We got it. That's the fight over. I have to go left. I have to go towards the shop, I think. This is so risky. This is actually too much of a risk, to be honest with you. But if we can get through this... If we can get through this, then there's a chance. I think we take nothing here. I don't know who I want. You know what? It could be worse. Look at the order in my sack, by the way. I've missed a crit as well, which is fairly frustrating. Right, I just need to hit bombs now, like, as frequently as I can. Bombs and refreshes. Because the refreshes heal me. Good dodge. This is why I have this, by the way. Plus 108 damage. It's so close. He dies to poison. Heal. We actually have to heal this time. I think clear the way, as a general rule of thumb, is going to give me more advantages here. The other one can lead to a more broken game state, but I'm just not going to get there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Transparency plus Echo to put transparency on everyone. Can you stop putting all the red bombs at the bottom of the sack? Either way, I need to hit some refreshes here. Because I need the healing. Very desperately need the healing. This isn't going to do a lot of damage. It's 4, but it'll apply transparency to everything, so it's fine. Now we have the red bombs plus transparency. That was a very sweet noise that just was made by the game. Don't get too fucking smart with this. Hit the refresh because it heals. He dies to poison. He doesn't die to poison, he dies to cheese. We should heal again. I will still have enough money to buy a relic or remove something. Remove might be better. It's only ambidextrous thing I would take over remove right now, in fact. Yeah, I know this is tempting, but it's not the right answer. Just get rid of this junk. We now have another elite. This could, again, go horribly wrong. I don't think we want Mirror Knight. I think this guy's fine. Not perfect, but fine. I also don't think I fired this time. I tried to sandbag this shot. That's not too bad, though. I need to get more red bombs on the board. I guess I could always just hit bombs as well. Anyway, this hopefully will do a big chunk of damage. 360. Okay. It's fine. I just need to set up bombs now. With the 200 damage. The sloppy hand's gonna slap me. Ow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose. I need a lucky dodge. That was the one. That actually is the best chance we've ever had. I just need to play my shots better. There's too many pegs on the board. I should have tried to go for more bombs. I kind of needed something else. Like, I needed something else that would cause the bombs to guarantee hit the other bombs. Just to chain them off one another. It was so close. Again, though, let me just print screen this for the seeds. If we do start doing seeded runs, this is... I actually think this is a seed you could do. It basically has everything I want. Well, not quite, but close. Can I trade the Paladin if you sub? No, but not because of the offer. It's actually because I haven't got time anymore. This is going to end the episode here. If you've enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe to YouTube. Everything else helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.